This is my life, this is the way that I live it. I don't know.
Alright, what's up? Haven't made a YouTube video in forever. But the first one I ever did got a decent amount of views, decent amount of likes, making a song with Imaschine 2 specifically for the iPhone. It's exclusive to iPhones. Someone in my comment on that video asked me to make like a trap beat. So that's what we're gonna kind of try to do. I'm really not good at replicating styles. I prefer to just start making something and let it go where it goes. But I'm actually gonna try and make a whole song. So I'm gonna try and make a beat and put some vocals on it, all using the app. And yeah, hopefully teach you guys something along the way. So here we go, enjoy. So I usually start with melody. So what I like to do a lot of times to get like a melody started is use the scale and chord function from Imaschine. I still don't know a lot about making music, but here you can pick a scale. You got all your scales available. Here you can pick, I don't know, this is kind of like a subscale, so it kind of takes a scale and then even makes it a different keys that will fit together within the scale. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll just pick, let's say, A minor, and we'll do minor pentatonic, because I think that might be more trap-like. Then if you see right here, this button with 4 notes on it, click that, and you can use arpeggiator. So you click whatever number you want here. This will tell 1/8 beats, 1/16. So as you go right, it gets faster. As you go left, it goes slower, and that'll also correlate to your tempo as well. So 1/4 beat on 120 sounds like that, but on 150 will sound like this. So it speeds up. So we'll stick with 150. Let's go into chords. You can do harmonizer, which will make I'm not exactly sure again how to pronounce or like explain it, but it's gonna make sounds or keys that sound good together. Or you can go into chords. Minor is usually gonna sound more grimy, more trappy, whereas major is gonna sound more like smooth, maybe more EDM, more soulful, more chill beats. So we'll try minor 4, and we're just gonna mess around. I'll come back when I got something for you guys. Alright, so I found something I like. So I'm using the chord function, chord set, major 7 in the C minor scale, and then in the arpeggiator, again, that's these 4 note button down here. If you swipe, there's 3 settings. So I have it on 4th beat, again, tempo, so I change it to 130. Can go up, down, played or chord. It'll change how it plays it. You can mess around with it. I chose down. And then it's going 2 octaves, so I'm going to try and play this out for you guys. That's one thing with the arpeggiator. If it's a slow, like a lot of times on quarter beats, you have to make sure you hold the key long enough to play the last note, because sometimes you'll hear it, but in the recording it won't register for whatever reason. So let's try that one more time. And that's too low. So I doubled that. You see here it's 2-bar pattern. You just hit double, 4 bars. Now, since I'm going to try to make a song and put vocals on this, I'm going to leave one of these tracks, so you get 4 tracks. So here's my melody on the C track. I'm going to leave the A one for that. D will be my bass, like an 808, and then the B track will be my drums. And you can switch that by holding down. So if I wanted this one to be my drums, I could hit pads or recorder if I wanted it to be my voice, but we'll just keep it as the melody. Now, since I'm doing that, and that might be enough to make a beat out of, but I'm going to add more. So since I only have this to make my melody out of, and I could add more features into the drum pads, I could add effects and stuff, which I might do. But since I'm adding it in here. I'll turn the chord feature off, and you could add in chords maybe, but it's kind of hard on the ears. So a lot of times after I get my main melody and I want to add something in, I'll use the same instrument and I'll just play keys that I think sound good. I'm going to see if I can't add an effect on here. So this button top right, you can find effects under the C instrument. FX1 turned on, FX1 down here, reverb. I think I might want to just filter it out with something. Alright, so we'll keep it as that with the bypass filter. Probably doesn't sound that great, to be honest. I'll have to go back and mix it with headphones at the end, probably. But we're going to keep going, so I'm going to try and add something else into it. Alright, so I found like a counter melody, is kind of what they'll call this. So I'm going to lay it down. So you see that kind of added a little more bounce to it. I'm going to mess around more with the effects, see if I can make it sound better. So I'm just going to actually try to change the instrument, see if we can get something to sound better, because it sounds too clustered and I can't find effects to make it sound clean enough. So So this is not a trap beat, like I said. It might not turn out to be. I switched it. I went to synth note, which is in if you go to this sound button, search for instruments, sounds, synth note. It's down like a quarter of the way, decoded forms. Again, there's a lot of if you go here, pause, expansion store. It's like $1 per kit, but it's worth it for me, if you ask me. So it's in the decoded forms. It's a bass sound, but. And I upped the tempo to 150, so we're going to roll with it, try and add some bass, and see what happens. Alright, so I got a bass line that I want. Again, this is nothing like a trap beat, like I think the guy who commented wanted. I can try and do it in another video, but I'm just going to roll with this for now. So this is my favorite bass that I've found so far, Bass Submarine. It comes with the app. If you go to Sounds, Synth Notes, it's right at the top, right there. I have it favorited. So yeah, and I'm going to lay this bass line down. Very simple. And I have it one shot in mono. So basically what that means is I hit the key once, it's going to play the whole note right here, the whole sound. And mono means once I hit another note, it's going to cut out the one I hit before, if it's still playing. So now we just got to add some drums, some effects, percussion. Step mode is really good to add in notes, so I know I'm going to want it like on the third bar. Again, I'm not trying to make this too complicated. It's not going to sound that great in the end, but I just want to show like a simple kind of tutorial for you guys. This is what I always use for my hi-hats. You get to control the velocity. Higher I go, the louder it is. Lower I go, quieter it is. And you can also control the tempo that it's played at. So that is right here. So this is arpeggiator. This is live play, I guess they call it. So I'm probably just gonna start with 1/8 notes, and then I'll just record it as I go, and I'll switch between them. So I recorded it and I want to clean it up. It's not exactly how I wanted it, so I go into step mode. So yeah, I'm about to do the vocals, about to mix it a little, about to add in some other elements, and then I will get back to you guys. And I also changed the sound. I might change it again, but for now it's in the same, it was bass C proto and decoded forms, and I went to synth C proto. So that's kind of like the chorus, so I'm going to try and make like a verse section. So what I'm going to do, so you go to the instrument you want, so I'm on the drums. I want to make a new section. Sequence is what they call them in here, pattern. I'm going to hit add. It's going to duplicate the previous one. I'm going to go into step mode. I'm going to go to hi-hats and just take them all out. This is what I usually do. You just drag your finger around all of them, and it'll erase them all. You can also add them in if you start on an empty one. So, and then I might want to change the bass line. I'm going to try and think of a different bass line for it. I think I'm just going to keep the same bass line throughout the whole thing. And I'm going to see if I can't do a different pattern for the verse. I like that. So that's a really low octave, so hopefully it doesn't clash with the bass too much. Again, I'll have to check when I'm mixing it at the end. I added a reverse cymbal here. So if you go into this, you can edit the sounds that are in each square. So I hit reverse, and I tuned it all the way down. So normally it would sound like that, but I tuned it all the way down. I panned it to the left, so it'll be in the left speaker a little bit more. Give your sound, your song a little bit more width to it. Yeah, so I'm gonna just finish up some touches, record my voice into it, and you guys will hear the finished product. So hope you enjoy. This is my life. This is the way that I live it. So we are back, and basically I have a finished song. So you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sequences. So I'm gonna try and kind of run down what I didn't show on camera. So again, the orange is the vocals. If you turn this on, you'll hear yourself in the mic while recording. And this is, gate means like the lower you turn it, the easier it'll pick your voice up. So if I have it really high, I have to talk really loud for it to hear me, but if I have it low, I can sing or rap quietly and it'll pick up my voice. So I had the reverse cymbal before, and then I added in a crash as well. So just the rise and then the crash will go. In this one, it's kind of like the verse. I take the hi-hat out like I showed you guys earlier. Want me now. And in some squares, need you now. All of this shit uncontrollable, all of this shit made me feel like I'm dying. So that, I kind of layered my vocals just to give it more depth and area, which I would preferably have reverb on it normally, but again, you only get 2 effects, so I don't want to put reverb on all of my drums, because if I put it on the drums, it's going to be reverberated throughout the whole song, and it's not going to sound good. I got rid of the original melody. This is the melody I came up with. I think you guys saw it, but... And it sounds offbeat, which is unfortunate because based on your tempo, it's going to delay at a certain speed. Like, it's hard to get it on beat. I'm actually going to try once more. That worked really well, actually. So all I did there, really, I was adding in on top of one of the layers, one of this pattern already. So this is just the low sounds by itself. I copied it over here and added that on top, just to change it up towards the end of the song. So if you want to add your voice or any sound onto a square like that, you go here. This is the sound edit button. Record. You hit record. That's all there is to it, and it'll be able to record you. It's only for a certain time though. You have to keep it above the threshold, and even if you keep it above the threshold, I think it probably has like a 5-second limit, something pretty short. Don't know if you guys can see me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed the song. I had fun making it. It's very funny because I have not a bunch, but I put a decent amount of money into equipment for my computer where I use Ableton, microphones, speakers, headphones, but I think I still make better music on my phone because the sounds are better, cleaner, the reverb is better. It's confusing, but it's true. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, leave me a comment what I should do next, or just leave me a comment supporting me, whichever you want. Subscribe. I have more videos. Check them out. Let me know if you like them. Peace. So it's about 4 or 5 months after the me you're seeing in this video that you just watched, but I just edited it. I had a new computer, got a new computer, so it's been a while since I recorded it basically, but I've dropped a song since then. It's called Dive Down.
That's what I do, that's why I dove down, okay. Floating, thinking.
By myself, Dowdy is my artist name. I'll link it. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, SoundCloud. It's on all those. So I'll put the links in the description, put my Instagram in the description. And again, thank you for watching. Let me know if you guys want to see less informational, because this is like a 15-minute video, 17-minute video, something like that with the music. And I know it's kind of long, but I try to cut everything out while still leaving in what I think are the essentials to you guys who seem to want to actually learn how to use the app. So let me know. Again, thank you. Yeah, peace.
This is my life, this is the way that I live it. I don't know why everyone up in my business, yeah. I don't like the lies, always hard to say I don't miss this, yeah. Remember the time when all that I gave you was kisses, yeah. This is my life, this is the way that I live it. I don't know why everyone up in my business, yeah.